I actually know that it's a cliche to start talking about never ever give up. It's like a very popular statement amongst everybody from every field at all. But hear this again. I think this is not like the first time you're hearing it, but this is like reaffirmation or a sort of a reminder, a subtle reminder about life and about something we ought to know about. But you see, this life, never ever give up. I don't care to know how many times you've tried that particular thing. I don't care to know how many times you've applied for that particular stuff. I don't care to know how many times you've been into it and to date, no results. But there is no situation that is insurmountable. It is only those who hang around that gets it. The world have a way it's kind of try us. As a popular saying in the English pidgin in Nigeria says that you get as you go take fail, constantly try they go. Even your village people go even give up on you. It says that if actually there is a witchcraft say behind your downfall or behind your failure or disappointment, there is a way you keep insisting. Even the village people will be like, "You have tried. Let us just leave this thing for this guy." Insisting is the real deal. I want to draw my analogy from football. You know, football have taught me a lot. It has given me a glimpse of what life is all about or what life looks like. Just yesterday, PSG won their first ever Champions League. After so many years of trial, after buying a lot of players to win this particular trophy, there was a time in the history of PSG when they had players like Kylian Mbappe, they have players like Lionel Messi, they have Neymar, they have Sergio Ramos and Marquinhos, and a whole lot of players that are very, very proficient. Yet they were unable to clinch the Champions League. The chairman of PSG have bought a lot of players, have spent a lot of money just to get a clinch on this trophy, but to no avail. But it was yesterday that the victory was announced. And they did not just win the award or the cup, they won it in a grand style. They won with a 5-0. I want to pick someone from that team that is very significant. That is in the person of Marquinhos. After several struggles, so many persons have left, and he insisted. He remained in that place. He was really working hard. He was putting everything he could to do to get a clinch in the trophy, and he did eventually. You see this life. Just keep trying that thing. Sometimes it's not even the foundation that is the problem. It's not even your strategy. It is simply you doing what you're doing consistently. I've never seen a consistent person that is not successful. Consistency is the big deal. Consistency is the real deal. And sometimes we feel that we do not have enough to get started. But funny enough, you don't need to have everything to get started. You just need to start something. And sometimes we feel like there is a talisman that we are supposed to have. There is this uncle that we need to have in the top place. There is this rich family, whatever, that we need to get to attain to that great height. But sometimes you don't need those things. A typical example of PSG. It was difficult to let go of Kylian Mbappe. He was like a talisman in PSG. He has been giving them trophy, especially domestic trophies. But Champions League was the real deal. The same year he left, that was the same year they won the trophy. Look at it. That is life. You might be thinking that man that in your life is that man that is really going to help your education. That woman in your life, that uncle, that whatever is very, very important in your journey. But sometimes it doesn't always go that way. When they let go of Kylian Mbappe, they won the trophy with a young team, with a team of underdogs, so to say. You can't find any. You can't name a whole lot of world-class player in that team, but they've won the trophy. That is life. Another analogy that I will be drawing is from the story of Tottenham. Tottenham have been abused several times about the trophyless team. After 17 years, they won the trophy against Manchester United, Europa League. And this is just life. This is just a lot of trials. They've gone for finals a lot and they've failed. This is also accompanied with Harry Kane's first ever trophy. As I used to say, Harry Kane is like the best player that has never won a trophy. He did eventually. He did even in the same season that Tottenham, his former club, had theirs. There is time. Life is all about timing. When it's that time, it just happens. You want to give up? Please don't ever give up.